Hello and welcome back to the Heroes Rise Contender series. I am the Crushinator, and tonight I am bringing you a solo cast between... Who do we got? We've got Juan v. Juan me bro, and we've got Tavern Brawlers here in round number 2 of Qualifier number 3. Teams are all set. Let's get them into the game here. We'll hit the button real quick as we go to the map screen and remind you of the situation here. 1v1 me bro, banning out Alterac Pass and Volskaya Foundry. Tavern Brawlers removing Dragonshire and Infernal Shrines and have chosen to take us to Battlefield of Eternity here for game number 1. Let's jump right into that draft and see what we shall see. As a reminder, Rhaegar is legal today. I believe there are a couple of problematic talents. There's Jaina Frost Shards, there's Rising Storm on Rhaegar, and there's one other one that I don't recall off the top of my head. But otherwise, pretty clean patch so far. Nothing majorly game-breaking, nothing that needs to be, no heroes that need to be banned, anything like that. So, overall, I'd say pretty clean for our first week of competition on the new patch. 1v1 me bro is going to remove that Samuro J-Shifts. Very effective with Samuro yesterday for Tavern Brawlers in their victory over Can't Censor Ship. We're going to see that Brightwing removed as well. So today, 1v1 me bro. Juan Pablo 64 cannot be here today. Mercy is subbing in. Tavern Brawlers bringing the same 5 they had yesterday. I was hoping I was going to be able to pick up this series. I was lower in the pecking order today because I'm only doing the one series, but I really wanted to see if Tavern Brawlers could come through versus 1v1, because 1v1 has been doing really, really well. Tavern Brawlers put on one heck of a show yesterday with some very interesting compositions. So I think this is going to be a good matchup right here. Stukov removed, so our big ticket healers have been banned away. We'll see if Tavern Brawlers is interested in removing something like a Dahaka, something like a Falstad here. We're going to see Malfurion taken off the board here. Now, one thing, as QTM immediately snaps up that Rhaegar, that you'll notice as a difference from the last patch, at least something I noticed yesterday, 0 priority onto Junkrat at all in the series yesterday, and you see not even in the bans, not in the first picks here, as Squirrel goes to the Sylvanas, and Aragonus will be picking up Johanna. That change to Big Az, moving it to 13 and having it compete with Gotta Trap 'Em All, seems to have thrust Junkrat somewhat back into obscurity. It's still pretty early, but to see him just not considered at all is pretty interesting, as we see Hogger and Lunara picked up here by Mercy and TV Coffee. Lunara hasn't really fallen at all since the nerf. Still very highly picked here in these drafts. So at least that is familiar here. See what Tavern Brawlers wants to remove here. We got 3 pretty decent race heroes on the side of 1v1 right now between Rhaegar, Lunara, and Hogger. So they're going to go ahead and remove the Diablo here. So leaving the Anubarak up. They've already got Johanna on their side, so I guess they're more worried about the Diablo just going and passing Johanna, though Anubarak can kind of do the same thing. So we'll see what 1v1 me bro wants to pick up for their tank position. First Tavern Brawlers, seeing what they want to do against what could be fairly bursty between Rhaegar and Hogger diving in. We'll see if it's going to be Ancestral Healing. We'll see if it's going to be a Bloodlust, maybe. That could be cool. Kavanche trying out the Lucio. And Noah Star 26 is going to be playing Hanzo here. So it's a little bit flighty. Hanzo and Sylvanas, both pretty good movement on the outsides, good escapes to try to deal with that constant Lunara slow coming on down. 1v1 me bro. Last 2 picks here for Rhett and Nebula. What are we considering here on Battlefield of Eternity for tank and for flex? Material Greymane coming on out here for Rhett and Nebula, going a little bit old school with that combo. And J-Shifts is immediately going to snap the Urel to try to get some control on that combination. Looks like Nebula moving over to the Lunara. Noah's still there. Jay's still there. All right, looks like Tavern Brawlers is happy with their selections here. Looking good. Alrighty. Setting up for game number 1 here. 1v1 me bro versus Tavern Brawlers. Looking at the two compositions, I really like the race potential on the side of 1v1 me bro here. Tavern Brawlers, they've got a little bit more poke, a little bit more reaction with this Johanna Lucio setup, and Hanzo and Sylvanas good on the flanks as well. So it looks like the aggression is on the side of 1v1, but we'll see what the lane control is going to look like here as we load into game number 1.
Prepare yourselves for battle, heroes.
Let's do it. Game number 1 on the left in the blue, we have 1v1 me bro. TV Coffee is on the Grey Mane. Rhett is playing Tyrael. QTM on the Rhaegar. Nebula is playing Lunara. And Mercy is on the Hogger. On the right in the red, we have Tavern Brawlers. Noah Star 26 is on the Hanzo. Aragonis playing Johanna. Vivanche on Lucio. We've got J Shifts on Yrel. And Squirrel playing the Sylvanas. Going to start up in the top lane here as it looks like we have a possible movement onto the top tower. You see that new mount coming on out there for Squirrel. The exploding sheep comes on down. Black arrows come out here as J-Shifts and Squirrel are going to push in versus Mercy here. Meanwhile, a lot of action here in the mid as Lucio is trying to interrupt these rotations, keep everyone dismounted. Vivanche doing a good job of rotating away from Thrall here as the movement up to the top lane commences. About half a tower taken down by Tavern Brawlers there. A tricksy little move coming on out from the red team to start things off. In the meantime, though, Aragonis and Noah Star just chipping away at this front wall. Nebula taking some big hits, and Hanzo actually with the vision connects the auto, and that's going to be Lunara going down as first blood. Sylvanas comes on through there. Squirrel is going to warp back into lane. One thing to notice about this composition here on the side of 1v1 me bro, not a lot of CC. Tyrael not providing pretty much any CC at all. Rhaegar, no stuns to be seen. Hogger can get a stun, but Sylvanas going to be able to play a lot more aggressively, knowing that at any time you can cast that Haunting Wave, and any time you can just get that teleport in. So the burst potential from a Tyrael Greymane is always something to worry about. We're going to have a big old fight over this campus. Vivanche kites on backwards there. Lunara Poison not quite going to get that kill. Rhett is going to go down here as the camp is picked up. QTM low as well. Rhaegar is going to fall. Vivanche keeping everyone healthy enough for that Tyrael trait explosion. And right now, things are looking pretty good here on the side of Tavern Brawlers. Nebula is going to make things a little bit difficult for J-Shifts here. Going to force the Avenging Wrath out. Now Nebula taking a very aggressive flank, trying to clear out this camp. Going to start hopping away here. Noah Star going to jump the wall here, looking for some vision for an auto attack. Vivanche on the chase. This is trouble for Nebula. Lunara stepping up a little too aggressively. Is going to be taken down as the 4th kill of the game here for Tavern Brawlers. Yrel and Hogger continue to do battle in the solo lane up top as the camps are going to be the primary focus here at the 2-minute 30-second mark for both squads. The race, I think, is where 1v1 should pull ahead here. We've got very strong early race that only gets better as the game goes on. But we saw them pull this off yesterday. Not a huge, not a huge priority onto the objective, just trying to do some off-lane pushing, but we are going to see 1v1 me bro respond to it a little bit and force a defense here from Tavern Brawlers as Lunara and Greymane are locked in here. Really, really taking down this Immortal. No one even touching the bottom side there. We're already at halftime. Sylvanas up in the top lane, trying to usher in this camp. Getting a little bit of the wall there before Mercy comes up and deals with that. Immortals have shifted here as TV Coffee looking for an opportunity to jump back onto this Immortal. Just dealing some damage to Yrel before peeling on backwards. Noah Star on the outside is trying to get a little bit of chip damage in for Tavern Brawlers here. 1v1 me bro doesn't have too much more to do About 10,000 difference as the defense is in. TV Coffee is going to get cleansed and is able to move back just a little bit there. Just needs a little bit more damage. Only 2,000 health left on this thing as Hogger is going to spin on through. TV Coffee jumps on in, is going to get stunned though. Going all in on the Immortal is going to go down, but will secure the objective for 1v1 me, bro. Tavern Brawler is going to control the orbs there because why not? Red going to have to head on back to base. Without Greymane, they don't have the opportunity to really push in here, so we are going to see Nebula and Mercy just go ahead and split off down to the bottom lane to see if they can get any value at all off of this objective. J-Shift's going to step on out to work on the defense, but look at this, the Immortal basically destroyed before it can... It's going to take one tower. That's about it. Vanche cutting off the rotations once again here of 1v1 me, bro. Just taking advantage of all that wall riding space in the mid. Lunara actually taken down in the bottom lane here. Aragonis helping out J-Shifts, and Mercy has to back on out. Camp wasn't claimed. He's going to have to be left to regenerate. Greymane trying to solo the top camp here. Squirrel clearing the lane. Is going to get the experience and come check it out. Tyrael is on the way, so are Lucio and Rhaegar. We could have a full-on fight over this camp as Tyrael is over the wall. TV Coffee. Still going to be contested here by Vivanche. Push off. Here comes Aragonis as well. Going to try to catch him on the rotation. Big punish coming on out. Nice reposition, though, from Greymane is going to get them away from Yrel. Aragonis able to peel back as well, but the camp goes over to 1v1 me, bro. We've got a full-on party here in the top lane. Comes the rotation coming out from the blue side. Making sure they don't fall too far behind on the path to level 10 here. J-Shifts is going to get stopped there. It's a lot of damage, but once again, the lack of stuns means that Yrel can just sort of keep on moving. But that was a lot of damage that came out from Greymane and Lunara there. QTM getting the butt bite as well. Really nicely done. Tavern Brawlers. Oh, taking out Hogger there. Mercy was trying to get the bounce off of that loot horde. But it looks like we're just going to be trading structures here. Bottom fort goes down on the side of Tavern Brawlers. Looks like top fort is going to be taken out here on the side of 1v1 me, bro, as well. Look at this. TV Coffee and QTM already in range to start this race. They've got to watch the rotation, though, coming from the backside. Rhett coming on through to try to help out QTM. There's no ult available from Tyrael just yet, as we're still on level 9 for 1v1 me, bro. So Tavern Brawler's going to pick up that kill on the rotation. Jay shifts over the wall there, just making sure that there's no cheeky shaman can't play. Without level 10s, 1v1 me, bro. Can't really step up here. They can sort of represent in the area, but it's going to be really difficult for them to do anything but sort of stand and watch. Moving back just in case, as we did see Johanna head on back to base. That does allow 10s to come on through for 1v1 me, bro. It is going to be the Sanctification for Tyrael. Thornwood Vine is the choice for Lunara. Nebula is chased out there by Aragonis. Rhett into the back line. Does have a possible Sank ready to go. There's the bullet coming on out. Is not going to hit onto J-Shifts. Big stun in the corner here. As Mercy going into the back is going to get hit with the Ancestral Healing after the Hortipult escape. Aragonis gathering them all up once again, but Tyrael pops the Invulnerability and causes the Dragon Arrow to whiff. QTM on the chase as well here. Great defensives from both sides. The mana bars are looking a little bit lower on the side of 1v1 me, bro, right now. But the support and the mitigation coming out in that team fight supreme for both sides. 1v1 me, bros, trying for a quick race here on the top side. Vivanche and Aragonis trying to control the space. Squirrel is going to get some damage there onto Nebula. Nice pushback from Vivanche. Nebula is low, and Lunara is going to be the first to go down here. TV Coffee trying to trade out, but that is both damages down. QTM caught as well. Tavern Brawlers are going to go ahead and get a triple kill, as well as our next Immortal. Gathering strength there. J-Shift's going to push the top lane as Squirrel heads on back to base. Hanzo trying to catch up this lane just a little bit, but the Immortal will be arriving without a minion wave to support it. Go ahead and try to catch it up here, but you see some tower shots come on through. Aragonis gets some tower anger there. Curse Bullet does not land, though. It's the Immortal. Going to be able to step up here. Blessed Shield comes on out. They catch Nebula. Big stun coming off the Dragon Arrow. That's once again Greymane and Lunara being taken down here. Tavern Brawlers able to turn off the fort with the Banshee's Curse. Now they're going to get a chance to push into this keep wall. Hanzo finishing up those redemption stacks on level 1, so now double speed auto attacks. Did still go for the scatter on 4 and 7 here. As Aragonis forced to pop the Iron Skin to stay alive there. QTM pushed away by J-Shifts. Lunara and Greymane are back. Aragonis may have overstayed here. Johanna is down and the chase is on. Noah Star able to leap over the wall here. J-Shifts on the mount. Rhett is trying to chase through with that movement speed. Mercy catching up there. There is no fort to retreat to, but they do have enough warps to get out of trouble. Now we see possible bully play onto the camp, but they are a talent down. 5v4 should be enough, even in this aggressive position. J-Shifts representing, just thinking about it. A nice camp steal, understanding that Johanna was still off the battlefield, thereby 1v1. Noah Star. Let's see if that's going to be enough. Yeah, the scatter damage on 4 is enough to clear away that camp. Okay, QTM's got the travel speed to get on out of there, Vivanche. Just making sure that Rhaegar knows who the speed demon really is. Be Coffee and Mercy. Grabbing the bottom camp here. Rhett is going to get jumped onto there and pushed away. Big stun into the wall. You saw that purge coming out onto Tyrael there as Rhett trying to move around here, soak some of that damage, ready to possibly move in here. Curse Bullet is going to come on out. Rhett is low, is going to get hit with the Ancestral Healing. 1v1 me, bro. Couldn't quite find the opportunity to drop the Sank and dive on in there. And Ancestral is burned. Going to grab a Shaman camp for the road. Right now, Tavern Brawlers, a little bit of extra wave pressure here. That top lane is pushed in. They're going to have an opportunity. We'll see if they want to move forward and quickly zerg this camp down, or if they want to get in position for this objective. As J-Shifts moves on forward there. Holy Ground coming on out. There's the Blessed Shield from Johanna. Nebula low, and there goes Lunara once again. Once again, a great Sanctification is going to deny the Dragon Arrow. So we're going to see Lunara traded out for Sylvanas. J-Shifts doing a great job of controlling the battlefield right now. As Tyrael thinking about cutting off an escape route. We've got a 4v4 continuing here as Hogger moves into the back line, looking to just spin all over everyone possible. Mercy getting the double stun on the sweep. Aragonis forced to pop the Iron Skin to move away. J-Shift's doing a good job of warding everyone off, but is Yrel out of tricks here? Gonna have to pop the Ardent Defender, but will survive. Meanwhile, there's an objective. 1v1 me, bro, is going to be able to jump on that Nebula back in time to get that race going. Looks like 1v1 me, bro, going to be well ahead on the halftime event here.
Be warned, allies. I move to new ground.
About, what's that? 9,000 health ahead? Pretty good, pretty good. Just as I drink some water, Aragonis going to get hit with the Curse Bullet, but bringing it in, that's going to be Tyrael and Greymane blown up there by Tavern Brawlers. Tyrael getting a couple seconds shaved off of that death timer on the trade explosion. It looks like Squirrel and Noah Star going to go ahead and burn this away. Lunara on the bottom side is going to get some chunk damage. QTM could be in a bit of trouble here. There's no damage to follow up this move in by Tavern Brawlers, but could it be enough anyway? QTM is going to have to hit the self-ancestral there in order to stay alive. 10,500 health on this Immortal as it's going to be moving down the top lane here for Tavern Brawlers. They've got a solid 2-level lead. They've got the talent tier advantage. See if they can take down a keep right now. Brett watching the outside here. Good tanking. Going out from 1v1 me, bro. Here comes the objective. Good scouting on the edge here. Mercy waiting to go in. Noah Star using the arrow. Sonic arrow. Go ahead and check that out. Mortal still with a little bit of shielding is going to start to move onto this structure. A Squirrel goes in there with a double haunting wave. Curse Bullet not going to land. As Nebula hit over the wall there, big stun into the back line. That's going to be Tyrael coming on through with the Sanctification save. This time Nebula survives, is actually going to get hit with the Dragon Arrow, but it's not quite enough damage. Keep goes down, and this objective is still very, very healthy. There comes the Blessed Shield. TV Coffee is low, trying to get away. That's Greymane going down, though. Mercy in the back line, looking for the peel. Isn't going to be enough. There's the chase onto QTM. The core is going to start to take some damage here after the double kill from Tavern Brawlers. Pavanche is taking big shots from the core, but the damage is going to be too much here. Tavern Brawlers picking up the victory. Game number 1. GG. Nicely done, nicely done. Taking a quick look at the stats here, 18-12 there for Tavern Brawlers. We saw some really, really great sanctifications coming out from Rhett, though. 2 Dragon Arrows denied, 1 gank onto Lunara denied as well, but ultimately the sanctifications were used largely defensively, and they couldn't quite get the burst down into the Johanna Urel front line that they wanted. And Tavern Brawlers doing a great job of just lining them up and knocking them down. Once again, Squirrel on the Sylvanas, putting on a show yesterday and showing why that Sylvanas is a threat again today. Nicely, nicely done. Bring up the talents as we go ahead and update the scoreboard here. We'll see if we can get any info what we're doing for Game 2. Looks like we're going to be going to Tomb of the Spider Queen. Tomb of the Spider Queen. So let's go ahead and load that up here. Chosen by Blue. Observer. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Swap. Did I get everyone correctly? Let me just double check my list. Aragonas, Favanche, J-Shift, Squirrel, Noah. Alright, good. Good. Got everybody. Looking fantastic. Alright, getting set up here for game number 2. We're going to Tomb of the Spider Queen. This time chosen by 1v1 me, bro. Got one team ready to go. That's the one thing that I'm loving about this Heroes Rise Contender series so far, is these teams are just totally ready at all times. We got 2 readies. I'm going to give them the here we go. We're going into Tomb of the Spider Queen for game number 2. Straight to the draft. Unbelievable speed. Alrighty, this time Tavern Brawlers will be first to act. See, I want to see a Sylvanas ban come out from 1v1 me, bro. I think Squirrel has been unstoppable on that hero so far. But we'll see what the draft priority looks like with swapped first picks. As we continue here. Brightwing's still going to be banned first by Tavern Brawlers. Not too surprising. The Invisible Friends nerf was... it was surely a nerf for late game Brightwing. But still just a great hero overall. Hard to deny the power of the Fairy Dragon. Bill Blaster, thank you very much for the follow. At the end of that previous game. Welcome to the show. Hope you're having fun. We had a misband coming out here from 1v1. I don't get to see the draft chat. So hopefully the teams are cool. They might type out a ban or something like that. We'll see. We'll leave that to them. Doesn't have to be my deal. It's all good. Tavern Brawlers considering their next play here. See if the Stukov band comes on down or if they've got anything else they want to remove. Still not interested in seeing that Malfurion come on out from QTM. Really choking down that hero pool. Hopefully we see a band come out from 1v1 here. That would be unfortunate. Both teams definitely said ready. Just double check the Discord. Alright, Anubrak going to be banned away. No Anub to be found. Aragonis happy to grab the Johanna once again here for Tavern Brawlers. I think this is the third Johanna here for Aragonis, including yesterday. I think yesterday we saw a Johanna and a Diablo, and now it's 2 Johannas for Aragonis. 1v1 me, bro. Are they happy to take the Lunara again? Do they want that Rhaegar? Has been left open. Mercy's going to try out the Junkrat. We're going to see how the Junkrat feels here after the changes. QTM happy to grab the Shaman once again. Noah Star lit it up yesterday on Li Ming. This is going to be an exciting one. Interesting to see Li Ming on Tomb of the Spider Queen. I mean, I think you can pull it off. You've got the Johanna tank. So you've got wave clear in a position that you don't normally need it. Maybe you can get away with something like this. I mean, Noah Star was a really, really strong Li Ming yesterday, so hard to deny that pick. Pavanche opting for the Stukov this time. So, 1v1 me, bro. They're looking at the core 3. I'm going to go ahead and remove the Hanzo from the equation, so no Sylvanas ban. Interesting. Honestly, I see no reason for Squirrel not to just pick it up again here. But maybe 1v1 me, bro, wants to take it for themselves. As we see Diablo removed once again. Really choking down those tank choices. So we saw the Tyrael tank last time. That seems unlikely this time with the Junkrat setup, but it's not entirely impossible. See if they want to hold that to last. If there's something else they want to pick up, Lunara is available. Hogger's available. It's going to be a May coming on out from Rhett. And Nebula is choosing the Leoric here. Leoric has some definite pluses into Johanna. Very likely going to force out a falling sword pick from Aragonis, or else Entomb is just going to cause Johanna to melt and die. Squirrel actually going to switch lanes here and pick up a Lunara for Tavern Brawlers, so not going with that Sylvanas. J-Shifts going for the Zeratul. I was wondering if it was going to be a Zeratul ban considering the Junkrat pick. They opt for the Hanzo ban. That leaves J-Shifts to bring a second Zeratul pick to this tournament. So, TV Coffee in the last position, flexing once again here. What do you do versus this setup of Tavern Brawlers? What will it be? It's going to be a Tychus. Good old Tychus. Hard to go wrong with the minigunner. Looks like Nebula's moving over to the Junkrat. We've got Mercy flipping over to Leoric. TV Coffee's still there. Squirrel still on Lunara. Looking good. Looking good. Alrighty. Loading into Tomb of the Spider Queen. We haven't seen a May in a little bit, but I know Rhett has played quite a bit of May in the past. I'm a little worried about Junkrat's survivability. I mean, Rhaegar can kind of react with Ancestral to a Zeratul move in here. I'm interested whether it's going to be the Might Zeratul that we saw from J-Shifts yesterday, or if we're going to go with the Void Prison. Don't have to wonder for too much longer. Let's go into the game. Let's do it. Game number 2 on the left and the blue. We have 1v1 me, bro. TV Coffee is on Tychus, QTM on the Rhaegar, Mercy playing Leoric, Nebula is on the Junkrat, and Rhett is playing May. On the right in the red, it is Tavern Brawlers. J-Shifts is on the Zeratul, Vivanche on Stukov, Squirrel on the Lunara, Noah Star, 26 on the Li Ming, and Aragonus is on Johanna.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Game number 2 is underway. It is going to be a reactive Ballista Spores Stukov, and we do have this Shadow Hunter as the choice here for Zeratul. Actually going for the dash talent on level 1 here is Tychus. So you get an extra little bit of range on the run and gun, and you get some movement speed on the cast here, so that could help in getting away from those Lunara chasing slows. Is May doing a good job of zoning out there in the mid? 1v1 me bro gonna start up these rotations. The Orc and Zeratul will duel for now here, as Aragonus is actually pushed back, does not have the Iron Skin, and will go down as first blood. Brett taking some hits there from Noah Star. Nice blink to get away from the concussion mine. Right now, 1v1 me bro is looking pretty strong in the early game here. To be expected, I would say. The pick on the Johanna was a little bit unexpected, I will say that. But getting the wave clear advantage against a Li Ming composition isn't completely out of the question. Here's TV Coffee going to use that dash level 1. Is it going to be enough? It is. TV Coffee getting value on that talent choice. Meanwhile, we've actually got a full commitment to the bottom camp coming out from the side of 1v1, so they're going to get some pressure here in the bottom lane with these siege minions. Zeratul thinking about a flank, but right now Zeratul not terribly threatening. Just going to go ahead and try to clear the lane a little bit here. Vivanche with a nice job moving away. QTM and Nebula taking the bottom pass to escape. Mercy has the unstoppable. And Tavern Brawlers will have to try another time. Squirrel taking some hits there from TV Coffee in the mid as a brief level 4 advantage comes on through for the blue team. We do have the Master Assassin chosen by Tychus, which would imply an Odin pick later. Fairly standard there. It is still going to be the Chattering Teeth here for Junkrat. So I wonder if it's going to be the Big Az on 13 to at least get that power later on in the game. Grab a little water here. Delicioso. Brett keeping an eye on the top turn in here as bruiser camps are picked up on both sides. Taking a look at XP. A little bit ahead here. Oh, as Zeratul's actually caught in a trap. J-Shifts has the blink. TV Coffee trying to catch up here. QTM. Oh, no one has the ability. There's the grenade. It's not going to be enough, though. Junkrat actually going down on the edge there to the Lunara chase, and now it's Tychus on the retreat. So turning it around there is Tavern Brawlers. J-Shifts ultimately survives. Neither team basically has any turn in at all right now. Only 2 gems in for Tavern Brawlers as they have a pretty sizable push here in the mid with this bruiser camp. Aragonus going to gather him up here as Noah Star going to keep on shelling in. Brett doing a good job of zoning this through. Getting a weird sort of a walk effect onto that Shaman minion. Pushing it a little closer to those towers. Brett going in there is going to avoid the Li Ming damage. These Tavern Brawlers basically even here on experience. 7s are in for both sides. Tychus getting hit with a big combo there as Stukov got the silent slow out. It is looking like a full trait build is building for Vivanche on that Stukov. Taking a look at the rest of the talents here. Looks like we've got another totem build in the works for Rhaegar, as we do see the Sticky Wicket has been picked up on 7 for Junkrat, so we now have the moving and silencing trap. Definitely will be helpful against a Zeratul. Have a nice little silence there. TV Coffee threatening Aragonus just a little bit there as QTM trying to defend these towers, but ultimately they will go down. Mercy gathering up those gems, wanting a turn in here on the bottom side. J shifts, is going for the wave clear. It looks like it's going to be blue web weavers coming on down for 1v1 me bro. Nebula is actually found on the edge there as the blue web weavers are loading on up. See what the lane priority is going to be here. Nebula helping out Mercy with the wave clear. Looks like we're going to be gathering here on the top side. Possibly the middle. A lot of baiting and feinting going on from both sides right now. Nice blind by Aragonis, canceling the minigun of TV Coffee. Junkrat laying down the traps, ready to defend. So they're still useful in that respect, throwing them down in between minion waves. Mid has taken some damage there. Top has already been taken down by Lunara. Bottom is basically removed already. Leoric pushing that one in. I'd say that's about what you usually expect out of a first Web Weaver wave. Get some walls down, maybe a little bit of damage onto the fort. So look at this. We've got an extended minion wave locked on here. And bottom fort is actually going to go down. Squirrel using the Wisp to tank the tower for just a moment here as TV Coffee tries to step up. There's the overkill chase, but Vivanche has the save, and now level 10s are coming on in here. TV Coffee is low. Blessed Shield comes on out to confirm it. That's a Blessed Shield kill as Tychus goes down. Red Web Weavers immediately turned in for Tavern Brawlers as we do have a pause coming on out here. Let's do it. Rhett in a little bit of trouble here is going to be gathered up. Noah Star with the connection. Big silence there. There's the blink, and the leaping strike of Squirrel is enough to take down May. So that is a chain kill, and another one. Mercy actually going down as well. Going to be dropping a couple of those gems on the ground there. Aragonis is going to be repositioned, but all of a sudden it's looking like QTM that's out of position. Self-Ancestral is going to land here, trying to trade out for Johanna. The stun. Rhaegar is down. Mercy is not going to be in the area to take down Johanna. Top fort falls. As Stukov actually went down as well. A little counter kill there from 1v1 me bro. Red back on the battlefield here. Aragonis sticking around a little bit low, but trying to be useful out here. Using that health bar. J-Shift sitting on 42 gems right now. For the side of Tavern Brawlers as they try to move onto this bottom fort. Squirrel going to use that leaping strike to reposition. J-Shifts on 43 would really love to have a turn in here. They're going to head on back and get this bruiser camp going in the meantime. Aragonis is caught there. Going to be the Iron Skin coming on out. And that'll be enough. Just Johanna things. Just Johanna things. Couple of gems put in the bank there by 1v1 me bro. Right now Squirrel and J-Shifts definitely sitting on the most here for Tavern Brawlers. But Red in the area is going to make sure these turn-ins aren't free. Mercy was thinking about moving forward there. It is going to be the Entomb, so that's going to be something to look out for. And Odin comes on out, and we're going to be fighting over this spot. TV Coffee moving on forward here, trying to pressure the lane. Still quite a number of gems away from the next turn-in is 1v1 me bro. Zeratul thinking of moving around the bottom side, but QTM has this spot covered. Vivanche in some trouble here, is going to move back. Now we're going to see a turnaround. There's the big Ancestral coming on out. May and Junkrat both get popped here. Mercy is going to be repositioned. There's the root onto Lunara, though. Squirrel is a little bit low. And Lunar is actually going to go down here, but trading out for another 2 on the back line. It's going to be a 4-for-1 for Tavern Brawlers. Zeratul dropping 50 in the bank here, and the boss is going to be the next play. Ideally, they want to be able to peel off and turn in before this boss is capped. But with the res timers so low, they may not have the opportunity to take the greedy play. It looks like they're just going to have to cap the boss here. It's not a huge deal. It's nice to have them stacked up like that. But if they're not, you still have two pretty good pushes in the top lane, because right now you see the boss is taking some free damage here. Rhett is moving forward, actually denying the turn-in, which is making sure the boss gets even less value. Is Nebula triggering the knock-up there. Red Web Weaver's coming up next. Looks like we have a possible camp invade. Vivanche wants it. Aragonis a little bit behind. Bruiser camp is going to be reset and despawned. Is the boss going to finish off the wall, get a couple of hits into the keep, but that's about it. Tavern Brawlers continue their push in the mid here. Aragonis could be in a little bit of trouble here. Is Mercy going to step up, looking for an entomb? Vivanche is trapped. Junkrat into the air is going to try to get the connection, is going to hit. Vivanche low, Stukov is down. TV Coffee is going to get hit with the leaping strikes, though, trading out 1 for 1. QTM on the chase is going to have to start to move backwards. J-Shift's connecting. QTM is low. There goes Rhaegar. Mercy has the Wraith Walk to get away. Aragonis on 42 gems has got to watch out there as Leoric actually falls in the background. J-Shift's on the chase. And this mid keep is going to be forfeit. Top keep going down as well. Tavern Brawlers in a commanding position. Moving into the mid game here. There's the fadeaway, 2 keeps down. J-Shifts is going to put some pressure on the bottom keep wall as well. Big wave coming on through. Probably see this fall and not a whole lot else. As 1v1 me bro is back on the battlefield here. Team going to move on forward, see if they can deny another turn in here, but Tavern Brawlers not going for the quick turn, and they're going for the bottom camp. Rhett on the outside is going to see the rotation on out of there. Looking for a dismount. They catch Vivanche. Not going to find the stun, though. Aragonis going to get a big Blessed Shield on the outside. Looking for more. Has to pop the Iron Skin, though. And now Aragonis is a little bit out of tools. Trying to back away. There is the Entomb combo. Vivanche is going to get hit there. Avalanche comes on out. Is going to push Stukov into the back line. Stukov is going to fall. Right now, Tavern Brawlers trying to peel away here, but Rhett is doing a great job of keeping everyone still. Noah Star being chased out by Mercy there as J-Shifts in the backline is trying to turn this around. They just need one to pop before Noah Star can start to pop off here. There's one trading out for Li Ming, though. Rhaegar going down as well. So many low health bars, but Squirrel is still up. There goes May. There goes Leoric. It's a 4 for 2 for Tavern Brawlers. Nebula able to escape there. Aragonis just going to go ahead and head back to base. Not wanting to just throw Web Weavers away here. J-Shift's dropping off 27. Squirrel got to be a little careful on the camp. Unfortunately, it did reset itself. Mercy just going to go ahead and head back. Make sure not to spawn in a terrible spot. Right now, 1v1 me, bro. In a very, very difficult position. Aragonis ready to drop off the 33 required for our next Web Weaver phase. Everyone's back on the battlefield, so now's a good time to turn it in. Bruiser Camp pushing the win as well. They really want to open up every possible opportunity to try to end the game right now. Aragonis on the edge, thinking about an engage. 1v1 me bro knows they have to be careful on this defense. Nebula on the outside with 40. Squirrel going to step up there. But Junkrat doing a good job of bouncing away. Web Weaver spawns in. There's Tychus going for the Odin. Nebula clearing out the bottom side. And right now, we have me disconnecting for a moment. Hopefully there's not much happening. Alright, we're good, we're good. We're pushing into the core here. We've got Web Weaver starting to connect. The core shielding is low. TV Coffee trying to clear this away. We see May pushing 2 out with the Avalanche, and the core shielding is gone. The waves are really starting to stack up here. 89%. Squirrel on the back line is just focusing the core right now. QTM trying to peel backwards, 62%. Leaping over the core is Squirrel going to try to reposition here. Core down to 50. We've got some catapults that need to be dealt with. But right now, the chase is on. 1v1 me, bro. Wants to try to wrap this up. There's so many low health bars, though. There goes Tychus. Junkrat is going to try to get the connection. It's a 3 for 1 here, though. Mercy going down as well, so Junkrat the only one remaining, and the core is going to fall. Tavern Brawlers, with the clean 2-0, are going to move on to round number 3. GG. Well done. Another dominating performance there. 20-8 on those kills. Noah Star once again showing that Li Ming prowess that we saw yesterday. Top hero damage there, almost 63,000. Squirrel moving off the Sylvanas, showing some Lunara gameplay there. Lots of leaping strike repositioning. Once again, the very aggressive gameplay you saw with the double haunting wave comes through again with the double leaping strike. Similar sort of repositioning value shown there by Tavern Brawlers. Put up the talent screen for just a moment, and then we'll go ahead and close out this here broadcast.